Ever woken up with that weird feeling? Like today's the day you're gonna fix everything, clean everything, get your life together. You tell yourself, today's different. You make a plan. Your mind feels sharp. You even get a little confident. And then just one tiny thing happens. A notification, a text, one quick glance at your phone. And before you know it, your brain is completely off the rails. Then what? You snap out of it 3 hours later? You haven't done anything. And worst of all, that voice in your head starts whispering. You messed up again. You failed again. You're still the same old you. Right here is where most people lose. Not because they're lazy, not because they have no willpower, but because they take one messy day and turn it into an identity crisis. So let me tell you something you might not expect. An organized person isn't someone who never gets off track. An organized person is someone who, when they fall, pulls themselves back together faster than everyone else. Here's the reality. Real life isn't clean and perfect. Real life is distractions, tiredness, pressure, messing up, starting late, stopping halfway, falling behind. And that's exactly why real organization isn't about being perfect. It's about the skill of coming back. You don't have to be perfect every single day. That doesn't exist for real people. You just need to know how to stop one bad moment from turning into a complete disaster. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly that. When I get disorganized, here's what I do so I don't fall apart and I get right back in the game. Most people's problem isn't really disorganization. The problem is that we turn one bad day into a bad identity. What does that mean? If you wake up late today, your brain quickly decides you're not an organized person. If you waste 2 hours scrolling, you conclude you're just not meant to be productive. That's poison, pure poison, because you're not just falling behind on your plan, you're falling behind on yourself. So here's a real question. Is your problem actually disorganization, or is it that you have no system to bounce back when things fall apart? Because life isn't going to wait around for you. It won't say, oh, you're having a rough day? No problem, I'll pause for you. No, life keeps moving forward exactly as it is. You're the one who needs to learn how to come back in the middle of the chaos, the exhaustion, the distractions. And this is what separates people who move ahead from everyone else. Not that they never fall, it's that they've learned not to turn a fall into a permanent state. I have one simple rule. When I get off track, I don't chase a perfect day. I chase a quick comeback. Trying to become a new person tomorrow almost never works. Why? Because tomorrow you'll still have the same brain you have today. Same temptations, same tiredness, same distractions. So what do I actually do? If I feel stuck, I just start for 5 minutes. That's it. If my mind is all over the place, I change my environment.
If I feel low, instead of thinking about the whole day, I just focus on the very next step. These things sound tiny, and that's exactly why they work. They turn your brain back on. Because here's the truth. Most of the time, motivation isn't the real problem. The real problem is this sentence. It's already too late. And I'm telling you, no, it's not. As long as you can take the next step, it's never too late. This is where most people mess up. They think they need to crush themselves with pressure, strict rules, and extreme control. But that usually backfires. The more pressure you apply, the bigger the explosion later. That's why I stick to 3 things. 1, a ridiculously small start, because a tiny start breaks through your brain's resistance. 2, a fast comeback, because I refuse to let one slip-up destroy my entire day. 3, less inner fighting, because the less you fight yourself, the faster you get back in the game. You're not supposed to be a superhero every single day. You just need to make sure that one bad moment doesn't turn into a completely ruined day. That one difference, it changes everything. So if you're not always organized either, don't worry. The problem isn't that you can't be organized. The problem is that your comeback plan isn't strong enough yet. I come back with 3 things: a small start,
a quick comeback, and not letting my brain hijack my day. And honestly, that might be the most important part of being organized. I'm waiting to hear about your experiences in the comments. If you found this video useful, hit like and share it with your friends.